Hi everyone. This is the series where we highlight some of the people that played a huge part on the Becoming Adomaa projects. And today we have international superstar guy, the one and only Tsiddi. And we have Lambert. I don't know why Lambert has limited his glory to cast member.
I should have prefaced it with scary cast member. That's what I should have called myself.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for taking time out to have this chit chat. But before we go in, how are you? How was your day? How is Ghana treating you? All of that.
I beg you, the last question, the least said the better, but like I'm fine and my day is good. Thank you so much.
me, I'm not in Ghana, so I have nothing to say about how Ghana treating me right now.
Oh, Charlie.
I've run away a little bit.
I say a little bit.
just for a bit. I will surely be
Come back a little bit.
But no, I'm fine. I am gallivanting in Cairo at the moment.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right, so we'll just go straight into it so that we don't take too much of your time, because I know as international superstar guys in
the other guy has some
we have other bookings and gigs and things to do. So yeah. Anyway, so briefly tell us what your role was on the short film, and whether or not it was your first time. Anyone can go first.
Lambert, you go first.
Shall I? Okay. We'll let the superstar go last because
superstar.
That's how it works.
Whatnot.
So I played like I said before, one of the scary cast members. One of sort of the circus scene who were haunting and taunting you, Adomaa. And it was a really limited but also really interesting role. I think that it really represented just some of the things that again haunt us in life, but are also parts, like sometimes there's like intricate parts of who you are or what you do. So we were in that sort of circus scene where you are performing, and obviously performance is a big part of who you are and what you do. But then it also had this haunting effect and haunting character to it. And I think that our role was to depict what that feels like sometimes. It was a sweet and short role, and I really enjoyed being a part of it. And was it my first time doing something like that? No, but it had been a while, let's just say.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and international superstar.
Thank you very much.
Superstar.
Yes. So, okay, cool. I played the circus master, I believe.
Yeah.
And Kafi called me and asked me if I would be, down, because this would look like something that I would be able to do. And he said, I was very reluctant because, as a superstar guy, I don't just, go around everywhere. But when he said it was for Adomaa, I was like, oh, in that case, I'm gonna do it. And it was really Bright. What's up?
Oh, look at that. We have Bright.
Yeah,
Hi,
we do.
Yo, Charlie.
What's up?
Greetings,
How you doing?
greetings from Masaka in Uganda, man.
Hey, so
I almost forgot.
I'm feeling very local at the moment.
Check like.
You've left the Ghana for us.
I had to be in this meeting, if we can call it that. So
what's funny? Yeah, I was saying that what's funny is that this feels like being on set again, because I was actually hanging around these two people.
I still have the video. I still have the video of the music game we were playing.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, everyone had to sing a song based on a word from the previous person's song.
Yeah. Charlie sent that to me. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Good times. Oh my goodness.
All right, we'll come to you so that you can give us a breakdown of everything. But yeah, so that we'll get right back to Tsiddi. You were explaining what the experience was like being the circus master.
Yes. So I was circus master.
I like how you didn't struggle to come, and there was also food.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
understand. And everybody was just,
Yeah.
very chill. Because we went outside at some point in time and we were like you said, we were singing. It was really good vibes. But as a circus master, you know that I have to make sure that everything is running up to speed.
Mm.
So yeah, I had a role that I don't want to calm down, calm down. I had a role that had me talking, and I felt like if he's shouting, I must do. Then shouting it is. So I shouted, and then I went for the premiere, and it fit into a grander picture. I was very impressed. I think I shouted really well, but more importantly, I feel like it was a really nicely written short film. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it. But it made a lot of sense. I felt very proud of myself. Yeah, I did.
Bright, do you mind giving us a short? Was it your first time acting, and what was your role, and what was the experience like, basically?
No, it wasn't my first time acting per se, but it was a very special experience for me. So I
Nice.
remember I was in school at the time, but I came to Accra just so that I can be in the film.
Aww.
Oh.
And and then they told me to sell popcorn, which is something I'm
You swore that you never
also
do it.
allergic to. I can't eat popcorn, but I sold it just so that someday I can tell someone that yes, you know, I
There was
was
a
in
time in my
Adoma's
life when
film.
I needed,
Yeah, yeah, I was like, yeah. It's like a
your
huge
children
honor
were
for
here.
me. I'm in an art residency program in Uganda right now. And
Right.
2 days
Big up.
ago in the studio, thanks. We just opened a show yesterday. 2 days ago, we were in the gallery setting up, and everybody was taking the cable and like playing music from their native countries, right? And then I took the thing and straight up went into Adomaa music.
Correct.
And like, I'm not saying this just because she's here, but everybody who was there was like, who that? Who is that? Who is that? I said,
Right.
yeah, that is Adomaa. She's from Ghana. She's my
Ghana.
friend.
Amazing.
And someone said, they thought it was Nina Simone. So they didn't
Hey,
like
Adoma, you
Charlie.
are spoiling.
Charlie, I
Hey.
know they lie. I know they
Adoma,
lie.
calm down, calm down. You already know. Stop that.
Yo. Like there are other people in the
Don't touch shop.
residency who are musicians. So for
Mm,
other musicians to be saying, who that? Who is that? It's something. It's one thing for us regular guys to hear it, and then it's
yeah.
another thing for other people who also make music to hear
Yeah.
it and immediately recognize
Be
what is happening and
affected by it.
appreciate it on that level. I mean, when you sit
Mm,
down with other artists, these are the things you talk about.
true.
The parts of being an artist that nobody gets to see. Everybody is so used to seeing the end product, seeing your paintings, seeing your drawings, listening to the
Yeah.
music, seeing the films. Nobody really gets to see
Behind the scenes.
the things that happens to the human being who is making these things, and
Right.
this music kind of opens up that conversation and hey, Charlie can't see me like
Yeah.
I be some curator be way I
Oh, no,
did
but that's
Oh,
present,
you.
you
Ambassador,
But
know
you
I
did
love
that.
it.
but yeah, like the thing is good, so you want
It
to be
is actually.
associated with it somehow. You they do and
Yeah.
self say make you day inside. So yeah, I mean, when Evans called me and said, Charlie, okay, so there's this thing that we are doing. I said, yeah, I'm going to be there. Don't tell her I'm in the film or I'm going to be in the
Oh.
film. Let me just sneak on set, record my part, and vanish. Maybe when you guys are editing or something, she'll see. But eventually she caught me.
How?
It was
How?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
bright.
yeah.
How?
It was that bright.
Yeah.
I just kept quiet. I was
Bright
sitting
and
in some
shiny.
dark corner watching. So it's that bright. And then eventually she caught me. But yeah, me is
Yo, not to
I'm
like cut you, man.
mm,
But I to be honest, confession, I had listened to individual songs at different times. Some songs off, the album, the
mm,
Becoming Adoma body of work. But I think 2 nights ago, for some the ECG off lights, so the lights were off, and I went there. I was in complete darkness. It was a very different experience for me. I had goosebumps.
Charlie,
I had some
Charlie,
shivers, 1 or 2 shivers there. I
Charlie.
collected, but like for real, it is an amazing body of work. But this was some crazy kind of work. As a singer, I was a little jealous at some point, which means that like you understand. That's like, yeah. I mean, the work is good. if I can say
Charlie.
if I can say that, you know.
I don't know what runs through her mind, and I mean her team's mind when they come up with these things. But Charlie, it be something else. It be something else. There's so much I can say, but I don't know if you will believe me or not. So I'll just not say it. She won't believe me, but
no, but
yo,
it's the truth.
Tsiddi, I woke up this morning crying.
Oh my G.
I woke up this morning crying. I slept last night listening to the EP.
God damn it.
Wow.
I don't know, but I wake up with some crazy dream where
No, that's
me and my
definitely
professor
connected.
be they shrink me. Some man be way 2015. He criticized my work where he shatter me. Like
Charlie.
he shatter me where I nearly quit. They make art safe. Meanwhile, right now, me down day on the residency right
Oh
now
my
for year.
goodness,
Oh, wow.
goodness. I
Wait,
feel like vulnerability
Charlie,
with the team.
Charlie. Me there, I don't know, but yeah, it be special.
Yes.
I'm not lying.
I'm
I'll quit.
Did I
But
not tell you that I was jealous? I told
yeah.
you.
If she
I don't
sing
lie
with
about no stop.
Charlie.
In the clouds.
I'm
In the clouds.
honestly
Charlie.
very speechless. Thank
Adomaa,
you.
calm down, calm
Charlie.
down, calm down.
I
Hey,
have
the
ask
truth
two
will come out.
questions just to
Okay,
ask
sorry.
Yeah.
everyone.
Let's go
Alright.
to business.
I mean, you
then later
shared a
we'll-
lot, but what would you say your most memorable, if any, behind the scene moment was when you were filming? You guys have just been talking, and Lambert has just been sitting
Charlie.
and smiling.
As they should. But no, for me, it's two things. First of all, like I really appreciated the coming together that project was in the first place. And one thing I really appreciate about Kafui, and I mean, you've been working with him for such a long time, so you'll know this, but he's really able to spot, just usefulness and talent and opportunity in and for people. And he knows that a lot of us have a performing arts background, and and even those of us who are not fully in it, who have been sort of sucked up by the corporate world or whichever world we're in right now, just giving us that opportunity to come together to do that, and to do that with you of all people, which is like such an amazing opportunity. That was really dope. So we've been talking about how we were backstage, like singing and all of that. I was like, these are like choir kids or writers drama debaters club kids who are like come together, and it felt so nostalgic. It felt so like reminiscent of then times. So that was like really nice to be able to just hang with really talented people. Like Tsiddi can sing. Like I would have never known. I was like, what? Like,
we don't do that
here. For real. So that's one thing. And then another thing that I really also enjoyed was just the experience of having like a performance pulled out of you. It was a very emotionally charged project. You're being really vulnerable, you're being really open with us, and that had to come through in some of the roles that we were playing. So having that kind of drawn out of you, and you're doing the different takes and trying the different things, and doing the dancing and the twirling and all of that, Charlie, with us backs. Somehow it worked. But I really just enjoyed the experience of being back in that world, and doing that with you and on your projects. So,
thank you so much. And then, right, do you have like any favorite BTS? I feel like you have more than one.
Charlie, see, if I want to talk about this thing, we'll probably never finish. Yeah, but one thing I loved was, for me, it felt like a coming together of friends who were also fans and followers of Adomaa and of each other. And a lot of the energy I felt were also pulled from people that I only ever communicated with on social media.
Oh, right.
There are people that I've been speaking to for years and I'd never seen before, because I know they come out. But I came to the set and, this is art, this person. Oh, this is art, this. Who does that? So that was special for me, because I knew I was contributing to doing something that ensure that Adomaa puts music out.
Yeah.
And it seemed like everybody else who was there was also there for the same thing. So if there was nothing to get in return, like pay or cho or whatever, you feel
understand.
like you are contributing your energy to something that is worthwhile, and something you forever be proud to say, oh yeah, I was a part of this. Oh, it be me where I clean this place way. It be me where I laugh. The 2 seconds, you see that 2 seconds, it be me be
That
that.
laughter.
It's one of those things, And for Evans, it be
rewarding.
somebody where I tell him, say anything he did touch, me, I go accept him.
Support.
Of Adomaa aside, every other project he's worked on as a, from them times, the whole record label or everything he touches, either it be the Tenam Gold or it be luck, say they work with the best or whatever. I don't know, but like anything way on the inside, I just accept them. Say this be dope,
stuff.
So yeah.
Let me
That
just
was
say, Evans
special.
and Kafui are the same person for those listening.
Yeah. I know.
Not
I
to
know.
you, but for those listening. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Tsiddi.
I beg your pardon. If you know me and also the clown, that's my baby brother. You know that we used to organize this poetry thing for about 7-8 years every month. And it was sort of a very similar vibe, very chill. You come around if you're talented or you're trying to try your talent. There's a lot of people who came through there. And when I reached the set for Adomaa's movie as well, I kind of felt like I was back in those times.
In that space,
it was really good vibes. It was really good vibes. There was like Bright said, people that you meet, you know or you see on social media who also showed up. I met people, I had like conversations with people behind the scenes. So if you're asking me what my favorite like moment behind the scenes, was, I don't really know what to say. It was a great experience. I'm very happy that I came through, and yeah, I'm very happy that y'all called me as well. Shout out to Evans.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Shout out to
The last question for everyone, and
okay.
for this one, I usually, after everything you've said, I usually don't like to limit it to one. I'm happy if you even say all, but what would you say your favorite song or song?
Me myself, but you know what I'm coming to say because I already said it. Hey, Mr. Lambert.
Oh.
Is that Leslie?
Hi guys.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Wow,
The late Leslie.
Leslie.
The late Leslie.
I'm sorry. I'm not that lazy. Please, I'm very much alive.
Very much closing.
He they come kill the last killer.
Relax. Leslie, are you in Ghana? Leslie, are you in Ghana?
Leslie,
No.
No, I'm not in Ghana.
He's not.
So yeah, we're going to say our favorite songs.
Should I say mine first? No.
Yeah.
That's what you
yes.
say. You don't have. I know it's all. Me personally.
No, I have a favorite one.
Bang,
I have a
bang.
favorite one.
Okay.
It's Beginning Again. Honestly, Beginning Again is my
Okay.
favorite because
Let me
I don't know.
check
It makes me very happy. And remember when you came to France in July, and Jimo told you I was crying when you were singing. It was Beginning Again.
Eventually.
Lambert, what would you say your favorite song or songs would be on the project?
Bit my tongue. I love Circus. I love Circus. So that was a song we performed. Well, I performed too. So it really stuck with me. But since then, I've been listening to that song so much. Honestly, though everyone's saying the whole project, Charlie, it's really hard to find people in our part of the world who commit to something that isn't so like commercially driven, where like you feel like you're actually hearing the voice of the person, like it's the vulnerability of it. It's just so charged, Charlie. So I really appreciate the whole project. Oops.
You're bold.
Well, that's because like ever since my last album, I've just felt like we have to take it to the next level.
Sing for us. Sing for us. Yeah, give us a little something.
Just once. Because Joshua's tech support,
Charlie, hi guys, but Adomaa over here. My phone was supposed to be charging, and then I don't know.
Akufo-Addo. You see that?
I'm not there, but we are continuing the recording.
Shout out to Reynolds on that beat. You
Word.
know,
I'm
I
still
saw
trying
a
to
video.
find
I saw a
the.
video where he asked the Dondo guy to play something. Where the guy play something else. Where the thing
I
they
love
jump. But I
it.
say, nah, no be that
It's
one.
not
Play the
that
one at the top.
Charlie.
Play the
Oh my
gong gong
God.
gong gong
Oh
gong.
God.
They make the guy repeat the thing before he get home.
Finally. Okay. So just that bit. So I want. Okay, let's go that place.
I just say in Ampit all the bash and by the time he left that
Charlie,
session.
the things they say make he play. You know they play that one. He they play some other thing where the thing they
Pay
play they
attention,
PO, but they say no, no.
listen to me.
Listen to what I'm saying. Play. Gung, 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 gung.
Charlie, pressure,
So
pressure.
himself, I they wonder like how several
Exactly.
layers, several different
But can you
instruments.
imagine?
How it like say oh this one for play this one for play this. Where the whole because Charlie the production be layered, like the beats be
Really, really, really.
layered.
Yeah.
It was Utopia that they were
Mm.
recording. I went to the studio once, and
Okay.
even that was just the beginning of the thing. And I can remember very well. Like the song became, I don't know, it stuck in my head since that time. And it was like maybe a year or two before. No, maybe not two, but like I think a year before the whole project came. I don't remember when it was, but it was a very long time. And even that's how impactful the thing was for me. I was like, hey. So I was waiting for this song since. And when it came out, it was really something different than what I had heard the first time. Because they really put a lot of work into it. Like the layers that you were saying right now, like that's
Charlie,
On Circus, right? The intro to Circus,
Oh, the circus.
where it's like pure vocals.
Mhm.
Evans's bass, Evans
Charlie,
singing bass.
Charlie,
Inside there
Charlie.
somewhere,
Hey, Charlie.
that vocal layering on that song, like the
Mm.
intro to that song, amazing.
Yeah, there was a part where I
So
checked my hair.
dizzy, like dizzy.
Oh my God, you're right.
It be like some
No,
fun in the
no.
studio way,
See,
Charlie. They
Adomaa,
sing put
They just
give that
inside,
boy toffee.
you
Give him
know.
toffee. He has done well.
And exactly.
Charlie,
what I mean.
but my favorite song right now be Crash. The way it be simple, just the guitar,
Yeah.
way that song be very like
Oh,
for
but
me, be
Charlie-
very vulnerable. Way, Charlie.
You know, when I heard "You Used to Love Me" the intro, I thought that I was going to, honestly speaking, "You Used to Love Me" there. I was expecting some R&B, but I mean, I knew that I shouldn't have been thinking that way because it's Adomaa, right? But when she came in with like those six six lines, bro, I thought that the song was finished, but I was saying 3 minutes. I was like, what is 3 minutes got to do with this? I think I'm to repeat it again. I mean, what's that? Then I started hearing different things, and I heard like transition into the
Charlie.
transitioning. You have to study it.
There's a lot of
the
that.
producers, composers,
No,
and
they have to.
arrangers, and everybody
You
for
can't pay for
Charlie.
that.
I was like,
Ah.
if you play that song for me right now, you see all the transitions of every single song that was played of Adomaa, like from the discography. I can sing everything. In this
Every
song.
single one.
Charlie,
I get that.
Charlie.
Yo, listen.
They sing it the way we they sing them.
Listen.
I don't say we they get some off beat then off key then things that Charlie.
Okay, with the sheet or something.
In our when a mind inside with the shit the song. When a mind inside we they get them right.
I want to ask Leslie, like, was it in France that you sang with her? Where was it? What was that like?
Yeah, it was in France.
Yeah.
And that was, I don't know, like it was a very nice experience. I was very happy, but I was shy.
Yeah. Oh no, as for the
I think-
shyness there, if you're not shy on
Think of
stage,
life.
at least at the beginning or the end,
At the
there's something is wrong.
I know say nobody else they make the kind of music she they make.
Yes.
Everybody else
I
they
can say
do
I can say that
dance,
for a fact. I can really say
Yeah.
that.
dance, love music, what but like music where they like the music they shrink you. Nobody else they do.
Hey,
Where me I they use the music as like the thing that they take channel me now my emotions. So when they say okay the album like they come, we need if you go fit come the set there. Chala, I say when
I don't
they
want
give me the date, I just come do it.
I came on
Ah.
an Okada that day. Like I actually jumped on a bike to get there from the motorway. Like I had to come.
wait, so Adomaa,
Yeah, I'm headed back to the group. to
Okay.
finish
I have a
our
question.
phone.
May I have a question?
And everyone else.
She'll be there very soon. She'll be there in like
Okay.
1
Hi,
minute.
Joshua.
Joshua, stop shouting.
Charlie, make we do an own rendition. Make we do an own rendition.
If ever you're
Hi everyone. Again,
The
apologies.
fans.
I thought my phone was charging. Apparently it wasn't, so I went off for a while. You pretty much
Sometimes.
carried the show by yourselves. You didn't need me at all.
Thank you, ma.
professionals over
To be
here. That's why
honest,
you cast us. That's why you cast
Adomaa,
us in the thing.
So seriously, you can ask me a question.
Fine, Leslie, ask me a
Okay,
question.
my question is: were there other songs that didn't make it onto the album?
That's such a great question.
Okay, so when we were at the writing camp, we didn't necessarily at the beginning have a full structure. So there are stuff that I had like recorded, ideas and stuff that I recorded on my phone, stuff from years ago, inspiration, tracks from other artists that were supposed to serve as inspiration. We had a lot of those. So we just spent time listening to all of them and fleshing out some songs. So they weren't songs, but they were like a lot of ideas. And for me, honestly, it's weird how the names of the tracks came out, because it was literally the idea for the concepts of each song that I had. So I had In the Clouds. For me, that was just the concept, In the Clouds. And then the next was Smoke and Mirrors. And the next was Circus. And we're going to build around it. The next was Crash, Beginning Again. It was the concepts that I had for the song, which ended up becoming the titles of the song. So when we had those concepts, we now went back to the songs to like flesh which sound would work best for this concept, and then we got that. So it wasn't really like we had a bunch of songs and we had to let some go to let some stay. Yeah, so technically no, but yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay, cool. Can I ask a question, please? What was the inspiration for In the Clouds? That song is really messed with me on an atomic level. So
So for me, when I started, I started by doing covers, and I felt like when I was coming back, like when I made a decision to come back, I thought of if I could turn back time and start again, I wouldn't want to start with a cover. I'd want to start with my original song, and the composition of the cover was original. I just threw the popular songs on it.
to do.
So when the concept of the project came, I was like, nah, this song we have to turn it into an actual song. And so yeah, it's perfect too, because the story was pretty much the beginning of how I started, how fame hit me so suddenly, that period, and how chaotic and all of that was. I felt like it'd be a good backdrop to tell that story.
Amazing. I remember being somewhere and then this somebody called me, a really good friend of mine called me. I was like, no, Rashid, I'm also called Rashid, guys. You should do music. Or there's this girl who took some song, local songs, and she made them she really made them her own. I'm like, yeah, but who is that? Bro, and then I went and I was like, oh my God, yeah, this is definitely somebody that, they could have been talking to me about. And that's how that was my introduction to you. So somebody really, yeah, that was actually, I remember.
My turn. So, what was your favorite behind the scenes moment, and which of us cast members here put on the most award-winning performance?
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
Wow! I don't think I can narrow it to one. For me, the behind the scenes is plenty, from the writing camp to pre-production stuff to being on set to post-production to release. I don't know how to pinpoint.
Which was the most fulfilling part?
The fulfilling part for me was at Silverbird, just as we were about to start. I was sitting down and everybody was in there, and I'd watched this thing 20 billion times, because we had to edit and everything. But that moment, watching it with everyone, it just felt brand new, and I felt very scared, because it felt like I was opening my deepest, darkest, most vulnerable parts of myself to people. And I think it hit me at that point, but at the same time, it felt very therapeutic. So yeah, I think that the release of the project that day. Yeah, I think it may have been the most fulfilling part. As for the award for best gigs, I can't do that because if I mention anyone's name, the rest everybody else will come for me.
Fine.
No,
Award
no,
for
it was.
award for ensemble cast. Ensemble cast. We all get the award collectively. Yes.
Exactly.
Did you ever feel like because you're an actor and people know that you act, if you're doing this honest, documentary, somebody might look at it and be like, "Oh, she's probably in a role right now." At any point in
No,
time.
it never. It honestly never crossed.
Mm.
No, that never crossed my mind.
No, that means it was a really genuine effort, and I'm very thankful for that because I think I fell in love with you a little more watching
Aw.
that documentary. Calm down, I'm an
Thank you.
international guy.
Like, why is
So, right.
Bryce done that to his face?
It's paining him. It's paining him.
Something we had they
making a
come
lot
talk
of
with the guy they talk like
Okay,
you finish. I won't have the last word. I won't have the last word.
I'm going to have to call it a night. It has been like this has been the most memorable. If they asked you what the most memorable of this entire process, just the highlights period, it would be 100% is this one.
Bryce
It's
is
been
not
really
well.
nice talking to you guys.
It's been
And I
amazing talking
appreciate
to you
the
too,
time.
Adomaa.
Yeah, I
Yes,
appreciate
Thank you
the
so
time.
much for the work.
I appreciate everything you brought to the
Charlie.
film because it's one thing to write the script and it's another thing to see how everybody understood it and brought themselves and their talents into it. And
Yeah.
I'm forever thankful. It would not
Next
have been
time-
what it was without you.
Next time,
Most
make them cast me.
confused
Make them
Pacific.
cast me. Make her do more than sell popcorn. Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
go to the market and buy the oil and
Like
sugar.
yeah, I go feel do more, but honestly, I'm very happy to sell popcorn, but like if more day,
And
if more
Adomaa,
day, make her
we
know,
would do it
'cause,
again.
Yeah,
Actually,
Yeah,
We
anytime.
would
Anytime.
absolutely do it
Yeah,
again.
we are waiting for the part 2. You understand?
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlie, mo chillax yo.
Oh,
all right, guys. Have a good one.
All right, Adomaa, Charlie, thanks very much. Yeah.
Bye.